What's up, guys? So, big leg day today. This is my second vlog now for YouTube. I'm still trying to get used to like the whole portrait of needing to have your phone sideways instead of vertical. This is what I did last time, and by doing that, obviously, when you watch the YouTube video, you can clearly see that it's been recorded on a cell phone. It is in portrait mode, like in the I think it's 713 or it's 13.7. I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to the dimensions for it, but anyway, I think I got it right this time. So I'm gonna rock with it. So yeah, but yeah. So I'm about to go to Midtown, um, which is a gym down in like downtown Rochester area. Well, I should say downtown, but it's like towards the middle of the city. It's just kind of out of it, and it's kind of a bougie gym, which I kind of like about it, but also don't like about it too at the same time. Where it's like I like the vibe. You're with people that really want to be there and actually like are like super respectful and whatnot. Okay, and now that kind of comes off bad too. With say like, oh, like what, you can't get that like a Planet Fitness or like an Esporta. You can. It's just different. The people just kind of act different. It's just how it is. I mean, you're gonna get that at a nicer amenity gyms, like you definitely are. But anyway, so I'm about to hit this leg day. Um, I mean, I'm feeling pretty decent today, so I'm curious to see how the weight's gonna go. I have been hitting like legs consistently twice a week now for I would say almost 2 months now. I would say, and I'm pretty happy overall. I think my strength is definitely adjusted a lot more. I think probably I'm hoping that after the end of this bulk here, there's definitely gonna be a noticeable difference from before to then. I mean, I'm someone who's definitely a lot more proportional on the upper body than I am on the lower body, so it kind of makes me disproportional a little bit. I'm not saying I'm like sticks on the bottom. I'm not. Like, that's for sure not the case. But, if I'm going to go up there and do classic or something like that, for a bodybuilding show, I probably would not do nearly as well as I would in that compared to men's, which is what I'm doing anyway. And this thing keeps fucking falling off. Holy shit. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I just adjusted my phone. So hopefully this will work now because I kept like trying to fall out my tripod holder I have. So anyway, so I'm hoping I'm gonna do this hack squat today. That's what I normally do. Is like my first exercise that I could get like I would say maybe 4 plates for like maybe 5-6 reps. If I could do that, I'd be happy. Definitely would be an improvement from where I used to be. I mean, I used to do 3 plates as the max, and I would just be like, can't do anymore. It's just that's how it is. But anyway, so I'm about to get after it. Kind of hype. I don't know. We'll see what happens here, but I don't know. So I'll see you guys at the gym there. All right, guys. So I just got to Midtown. I still got like half my pre-workout left, so I'm not quite ready to get in yet. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, I still have to be like hyped up, ready to go. I can't go in there just kind of like, just dragging going in there. I just know I'm not going to get a good quality lift if I just kind of rush it like that. So I usually like to jam out, finish my pre-workout, and then kind of get in there. And then I'm just kind of in the zone. I'm just like ready to go just like that. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, my go-to music is really like an EDM/club music, So that could like go anywhere from like David Guetta, or like a Steve Aoki, like DJ stuff, or Two Friends even. Their Big Booty mixes are fire, by the way. Love Big Booty mix. But that's another thing. I can get into that too in a whole nother video. But anyway, so I like listening more to like that, and then probably towards like the end of my workout, I probably would listen more to like more calmer stuff. So like a genre like like country or something. I'm not a big country guy by any means, but like when it comes to like Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs, where it's like a more modern country, I can kind of fuck with that, and that's kind of what I listen to towards the end a little bit, or even like a little bit of like a BB Rexa even or something like that, where like she's done a couple with like Florida Georgia Line even, stuff like that. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. But like for instance, right now I'm really listening to "Baby Don't Hurt Me" by David Guetta. I don't know, it's just good song, good vibe. Gets me going, kind of get hyped up, stuff like that. I mean, today's a Friday night too, so it's like, it's going to be. Right now it's 2:24, so I'm not quite there yet, and I still plan on going out with my boys, having a good time later,
and I still got to get this leg day in. So it's kind of like, I got to get myself hyped up, and I'm just kind of thinking, okay, well, later tonight's gonna be a whole lot better. And I'm not saying that as like, oh man, this sucks, but like, this is definitely like my most dreaded lift I do every week is just straight up legs. But gotta do it though, And I mean, even still, I do enjoy doing it. It's just to a certain degree, It's like I would much rather do chest and tricep over legs or even shoulders. I mean, shoulders to me are just so boring. But you just that's another thing. You just gotta get through it, But and I do like adjusting my workouts and whatnot. If I keep doing the same thing over and over again, I just get bored. I mean, I kind of go into it as like I know what I need to do and what parts of the muscle I need to hit, but I just kind of switch up a little bit with some different exercises. So even for instance, like it could be the same movement, it's just that I might do it with machine or might do it with dumbbell or with barbell. It really just kind of matters of how I'm feeling. If it's like someone's already doing it, and then I'd just be like, all right, I'm not gonna wait for this, so I'm just gonna do that instead. That's a whole nother thing too. It's like kind of have to scope it out at your gym and be like, okay, well, someone's doing that machine already, so I'm gonna just go do dumbbell, and then like someone else is doing dumbbell, and you're like, well, all right, let me go do this then. It's like, I don't know. I try to avoid going at busy times, but at the same time, I'm also kind of a people person when it comes to the gym. I just like having a lot of people around me. It's a lot more motivating than like just an empty gym. I mean, yeah, it's great. You get to do whatever you want when you have an empty gym and whatnot. But for me, it's just so less motivating. I like having people around me, and especially peers. That's another thing too, is that when I'm at my old college gym, I like the atmosphere way better than anywhere else I go to, just because of the whole peer aspect. Everyone's about your age. Also, I know a lot of people there, so it's just kind of nice working out with your buddies and whatnot. So over than like, for instance, I'm at Midtown right now, where it's just kind of a bunch of older rich people and then occasionally like their kids too, basically. That's really what it is. But I kind of like the vibe too, so it's like it's very hit and miss. So like when I do leg stuff like that, I'm just kind of locked in, just want to get my lift in, a good quality lift. This is a great place to go to. But if I'm looking for like some kind of socialization, and then just kind of want to be around others, especially when I do one of my more stronger muscle groups, like for me, chest is definitely one of them. My biceps is another one. I like doing that like with other people to not necessarily to show off, but it really is just more like, yeah. Okay, maybe I am. I don't know, but it's lifting, man. It is what it is. It's about just having a good time at the end of the day. So, all right, I'm gonna chug this thing. This is Bucked Up pre-workout, by the way. So I've been on that wave lately. Overall, it's a good pre-workout. It's not a crazy one. It's only 200 megs, but it does have a fair amount of beta alanine in it. Kind of get that nice itchiness from it, and I've been kind of digging that lately. I just feel like I'm actually cracked out. That's the whole idea with beta. It's like, oh, I'm on some shit. It's like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Why is that person looking at my car like that? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you guys in there. All right, and the leg workout is done. Gotta say that was a pretty good leg workout. All around, felt really fucking good. I mean the quads, hamstrings, calves, even my adductors feel pretty decent too. I'm not gonna lie, glutes. Yeah, I'm a guy anyway, so I mean, who gives a fuck about that? But anyway, it was a really good workout today. I think I was there. It's like an hour and 20-minute workout. Pretty solid, pretty solid. And I'm fucking exhausted.
Everywhere is very nice and sore, like in a good way. So I'm really happy with that. Um, yeah. So I was gonna do some posing afterwards, but there's some people in there, so I wasn't about to do that. So I just like fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. So anyway though, I did hack squat as my first set and like first exercise. Did really well on that. I did 3 plates and a 10 as my top set, but I did a 4x8 and well, no, I did a 4x9, but the last set was 8, and like that was a bruiser that last set. So I'm not even mad I didn't get that ninth rep. But anyway, so I was really happy with that. Um, yeah, and then I mean I pretty much went up in weight for everything else I normally do. So I'm really happy with that. And dude, fuck you, man. You're not gonna let me merge? Okay, piece of shit. Anyway, um, welcome to Road Rage Tommy. But anyway, I don't care. Like I said, it was a good workout. So, hey, man, if you have a good leg workout, everything afterwards just pretty much follows itself. So I'm not even mad about that, to be honest. Other than maybe run into traffic, that would really suck. I guess it's Friday, so that would make sense. But anyway, so tomorrow is going to be a rest day, it looks like. Because, I mean, I plan on going out tonight, not going to lie, so I'm probably going to be maybe a little hungover. But right now I'm about to go grub, have some nice ground beef and rice with protein shake with some glutamine, some good recovery powder, the good white stuff, I promise. And I also put my creatine in there too now. I used to have creatine later at night, but it just, dry scooping it every single night is like not really the move, and it isn't really great for you either. You're supposed to have like 6 to 8 ounces of water anyway. So I throw that in my shake now with my L-glutamine if I work out. So that's good. And then I have my vitamins I have in the morning too. So just trying to get consistent now. I mean, like you could still go out and have fun. It's just that you still gotta be consistent with like your routine and whatnot. If you could like work around it with like taking your vitamins, your supplements, what you're eating and diet wise, and also your workout regimen, you could do it. Especially if you're bulking. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. It's when you're cutting, obviously, you can't do that shit. Yeah, that just is what it is. But how I look at it is like, I only cut down, get ready for a show about, I would say 16 weeks out is when you have to get pretty serious about it. Just because it's not quite you cutting yet, but like you have a couple weeks following up going into your cut where you really got to get your body right where it has to be so you know where everything's at. Just kind of all across the board. So, I mean, so 16 weeks out of the year, if you do one show a year, you're only sacrificing, what, 4 months? You still got 8 months of doing whatever the fuck you want. So it's like, it's just how you look at it. Because, I mean, you got to live, right? So it's a whole lot of, I mean, obviously, yeah, if you're a pro and, like, this is your life and shit, then, yeah, I mean, it's going to be more. And you can't really have as much fun, I guess you could say. But I'm also 21 years old. Not in college anymore, but still, I mean, my God. I mean, I should be out having fun anyway, so... it's really up to you what you want to do. I mean, I definitely want to get more serious about this within the next year or two, maybe, because, I mean, my whole idea is to definitely dive in the bodybuilding scene a lot more. I mean, I'm natural. Oh, shit, didn't mean to hit my mic. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe in a few years, I might join the dark side. I don't know yet. I mean, it really just kind of depends on things fall out here, especially with this next show. Then the one after that, if I do one, which I am. I'm not anywhere near done yet. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. I mean, I love it. I mean, I've been doing this for 6-7 years now. I think 7, yeah, it's been 7 years now of me, like, working out, not doing shows and shit. I've only done this last one earlier this year. That was my first one, but I prepped for another one before that, the following year before that. And I didn't do that one just because it got canceled on me because of COVID. So, I mean, I've been kind of, doing this for a little bit now, so I don't know. But there's just so many variables that you can't control too, like injuries and whatnot. So, I mean, I'm not going to plan too ahead, but, I mean, I do have a good idea what I want to do. So, I don't know. We'll see kind of what happens here. And, I mean, also me moving, I still am planning to move into, like, Tampa, Florida, and, like, hopefully within a year. So, I said this last year and it didn't happen. But that's because, again, a lot of shit just kind of happened. Life happens, and it's expensive moving nowadays. You can't just pack your shit up and move like what you used to be able to. And I'm from New York, so I mean, it's kind of a long haul there. But I don't know. I'll make it happen. I need some more time, and whatnot. I really just want to focus on this next show, get my bread up, figure out my job situation, because at the end of the day, I'm still trying to become a full-time personal trainer too and whatnot, and I want to become a coach one day too. Just not right now. Now's not the time to do that. Hopefully, if I can grow more of a social media following, that would definitely help, obviously. But time is everything. So I'm just gonna take things one step at a time here. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, maybe 3 times a week if I can. It's just, I don't know. It's hard right now. I mean, right now I had a week off from work, so it's a lot easier to do stuff. But when I get back to work and I'm working 5-6 days a week again, it's going to be kind of difficult. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm definitely going to try to be more consistent on my social medias. That is for sure. So yeah, but about to go grub, have a bunch of protein and some carbs, and then so my next workout's going to be chest day, chest and triceps. So I am definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be Sunday. Should be Sunday. So yeah, in 2 days. So I'll see you guys then.